Hello, YouTubers. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you for joining me on my channel, and I appreciate all the support. Thank you. Meghan and Harry. So, the word on the street is, and I've said this in my previous videos, is that Meghan Markle, Meghan's sister, half-sister, is suing her for defamation of character. Pretty much saying that she ruined her life after she came out and said that she wasn't her sister and she didn't know her. And so Samantha got a lot of hate mail and kind of ruined her life pretty much. She went through a hard time. She did. And pretty much treated her like trash. And Meghan didn't even come out to defend it. She knew her sister was being attacked, but didn't say, you know what? I know I said that, but I don't want you guys attacking my sister. Can you not do that? No. But she wanted the royal family to do it for her. I'll never get that. That will never get old. She goes on TV, several TVs and podcasting and stuff, talking about her daddy and all of this stuff, being, I think, kind of mean. And then she pretty much says, like, I lost my dad in this process. So her supporters are going to think, well, her dad treated her so bad, we're not going to support that. And so he starts getting hate mail or whatever. But who has the platform here? Who has it? Meghan is control over all of this. And my first take was, why don't she just give her the $100,000 and say, I'm sorry that I, did that to you, sister. And I didn't realize that it was going to upset you. But that would mean that she would be taking responsibility for stuff. And we know Meghan ain't going to do that. Because the lawsuit is still going on. And not just that. Samantha wants she has some stipulations. She wants them to ask her, I heard or listened to the GMC, my news station, okay, my news station on YouTube, that she wants 20 questions. She wants her in an interview asking 20 questions, pretty much debunking those 20 that she was sitting on the couch talking to Oprah about. And then she wants Meghan to apologize and say it out of her mouth that the royal family didn't discriminate against her because of the color of her skin and that she was telling a lie. And so, in my mind, even if, like, long time ago, I was like, Meghan, why don't you just pay your sister off, let it go, move on? It's $100,000. You're not going to miss that. That ain't nothing to you. Give it to her and move on. No. Now, right during a crisis, because you're in crisis mode. You're in crisis mode. Trust me. Spare book got you in crisis mode. No. Instead of doing that, you're going to go... This could have been resolved. But instead, now we're hearing about, your sister wanting you to admit that you lied about what we're talking about, which is pretty serious. Because if you go to court and they ask you to do that, you can't lie. Or you will be in contempt of court. Or you could serve time. Or you could do a fine. I'm just saying. I just think Samantha is sick of Meghan treating them like trash. And wouldn't you say? She wants to just forget about them, that side, the unclassy side. Let's move on. It's like she's changed, her character has changed too, as far as her status. So now that her status has changed, there's the bullying allegations because she thinks she's, okay, do you know who you're working with kind of a person? Like, I will cut your throat. I need you to get in there and do your job. I want you up at 5 a.m. Do you understand me? That's what she was telling Elizabeth's aide that she appointed to Meghan and ended up leaving because of the bullying. I'm just saying. But she doesn't talk about the bullying though, because she can't. But you know it's true because she didn't forgive Jeremy. It's like, that's bullying to me. You didn't accept his apology. Your sister suing you. You haven't seen your dad in 5 years. You got your husband writing a book called Spare Me. And then you got a 6-hour docuseries going in on the British public, the people that paid for your wedding and your renovations. And thank you, subscribers, for giving me that. Because according to one subscriber, they said, it was 40 million pounds. Get it straight. I said, okay, let me get. So thank you for correcting me. But the point is that she wanted us to believe that the royal family was this big bad wolf. And they treated her all this horrible. And they did this to me and I couldn't do that and da 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 da. But come to find out, they didn't do any of that stuff. And like I said, now her and Harry at night plotting and talking about what story you got. What story is that? Let's put that in the book. And she got her own memoir now. Are you not getting the memo? That this ain't good? My sister said that she acts like Rachel, like she's still acting. Like this is not a movie. This is real life. And the last thing I'm going to say is, and this has nothing to do with nothing, I'm skipping stories. It's real life because when she went on that walkabout with Kate and William, and when Kate looked at her in her face and she says, and I know what Kate was saying. She was saying, I can't believe that you could be this evil, this mean, despiteful. Like you came in here and just ripped. This is what Kate was looking at her saying when she was looking at her. She was like, you have no character. You have no idea. Because the things that you have put his grandmother through, his grandfather, his father, the one that's going to become king, your sister, your father, and Harry. Oh God, Harry's going to get the run. I know I said last name, but this is really last name. One of my subscribers said they think it's 50-50. Like they think Harry's just as guilty. I said, I could see that. I do. I could see it. But I put mostly the blame on her because I believe that she came up with the idea. She planted these seeds in his head. And then I really feel like he didn't have a choice. I think because of his kids. What is he going to do? He can't leave his kids. He's not going to leave his kids. So I would go and say that she blackmailed him, but I'm not going to start that rumor. But I just can't imagine Harry being happy. And when they was at the party, Harry was on one side of the room and Meghan was at the other. This was Ellen's party. So, I mean, one comment said, he's going to get a clue and he's going to realize. No, you hope, but yeah, you just, because he's still in it and he's got 400, 800 more pages. I mean, it looked like Meghan's PR team would say, listen, drop the lawsuit immediately. Drop that. But I don't think she will. Good night.